Like, can we get the
I know.
innocence counter going here? Fuck. Ah, damn it.
You just said it while we were on, and nobody's here yet. There's nobody in there,
Yes!
so they can't.
It's my one free one. Fuck.
I learned some things about my dad that I didn't know about all these times too.
Oh yeah.
Do we want to know?
It wasn't anything bad, but it was just shocking for me.
Oh,
Hello.
how would it be shocking for you?
Well, because the things that my mom told me didn't match up with the things that my aunt told me, which was his older sister.
Jekyll.
They-
Monstrous.
Like, he would drink and smoke and all that stuff, and I was like, but he
Yeah.
was sick. Why did he do that?
I wouldn't know.
And then, well, the reason why he never did that with Mama is because he wanted to be a good husband and father.
Aw.
But he was a kid when my
Aw.
aunt, so, and she was the big sister, so she had to clean up the mess.
Gross.
Not that kind of mess.
Well,
Even
that's still
grosser?
a mess.
I don't get
I
that
would
Top
be-
of Theo comment.
She's saying that your dad looks like the guy on the Tapatio bottle.
What's the Top of Theo bottle?
The hot sauce bottle.
Hot sauce?
Hot sauce.
Hot sauce.
You know who my daddy looked like? He looked like Hector from Coco.
Oh my
Aw.
god. Really?
Yeah. I was surprised when I saw that. I'm like, what? When they get a picture of my daddy.
Oh, there you go.
Get your royalty check.
Yeah, definitely.
You have a new daddy now. Oh wait, no, it's Boy Toy. Sorry.
Boy toy.
I was a little confused. I'm like, who?
And the innocent counter has started.
That's right. It has.
We
Oh
have
my God.
quite a few things to go through today.
Oh, yes, we do.
Some political, some not political. Funny, not funny. All the good things. So, yeah. I got
You're
something
going to
that
be doing
upset
the
me.
music side.
Do what?
Oh,
You got the music industry information, don't you?
Oh, you
Yeah, I
talking
guess
about
we-
Diddy?
No, not just Diddy. But there's a old rock and roller that finally decided to retire.
Ah, my prince.
Ozzy?
that made me
Yep.
cry.
Did you see the memorial
Ozzy.
that was done for him? It was
Dude,
very,
it
very
was-
cool.
It was
Hey,
amazing.
at least he's retiring and not dying.
That's true.
The fact that I saw Black Sabbath with Dio, and now Black Sabbath is playing with Ozzy. Black Sabbath, I swear to Google, Black Sabbath is we just lost our lead singer. Let's go back to our old one. Like, dude, how do you go from one to older than that?
Yeah.
And then Ozzy's gonna be out there just crazy train. Like,
Oh,
what
he
the fuck?
was in the chair. They brought out the chair for him, and they let him sit in
Oh,
his final concert.
You think he's
So-
not going to? Like a
Oh, you
king?
better. You better
Um,
believe it.
They kind of did with Ozzy what they did to him in the Trolls movie.
That's
right.
right. Rock
like-
and roll.
I like Trolls too.
Multitasking while half awake. Yay. Why are you half awake?
I love
Oh, that's right, because
Ozzy.
you got up at 3 a.m. She probably should be in bed already.
Sad I never got to see
Where'd she get
him
in there?
live.
Who?
Hey.
Ozzy? I'm going to put it to you this way. There's very few concerts that I wanted to go to. Okay. My very first concert I went to was gross. It was Bush. And
Really?
it was, yeah, dude. Like all my friends from school, like, let's go watch Bush live. So I was like, okay. And I take my girlfriend, we all go. My buddy BJ's there. I didn't know Bush could actually have a mosh pit, and it did. And we're not
yeah.
talking about like a little shove around. BJ came back up to the fucking seats. He was bloody and his shirt was torn. I was like, what happened? He goes, got my ass whooped in the mosh pit. I said, fuck that. We're going back down. Yes, I said the F word. Start your counter. We went back down there and we beat some asses. Statute of limitations is up on that one. So
You're good.
My first concert was Evanescence, and I went on Halloween.
That I don't doubt.
It was great.
Dude.
I also saw Slipknot. That was great too, even though I came out bruised and limping and deaf.
Bruised and limping. Did you hear that? What's his name? Lead singer of Disturbed got booed on stage.
Really?
No way.
Because
But haven't they
Because
heard that deep bassy
he was in
voice?
Israel and he decided to autograph one of the Israeli bombs that they were going to send over to. Yeah.
Oh.
Here's the thing, though.
Oh yeah.
People just think that he autographed it, and he didn't just autograph it. He wrote something on there, and it wasn't an autograph, and nobody knows what he wrote on there but him. And they're just sitting there booing him on stage. It's like, you assholes misinterpret everything in this world. You can't just friggin'. It can't just exist. Things can't just exist anymore. I mean,
They
good
wrote
God.
stuff on the bombs in Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
Right?
Well, I got to tell you, I mean, how are you going to know what he wrote down? You can only assume what he wrote down because there's no way.
It looks like they blocked that video because I had a video of the biggest firework in the world was set off by Japan in Hiroshima.
That video was
Hiroshima, Japan had the biggest firework, and we're not talking about the A bomb. We're not talking about that. They actually, this thing was huge. It was me. All four of us could probably fit in this thing. Okay,
It was beautiful.
Okay, so it was one of the bigger ones.
Yeah,
I think
and
that
they
was
launched
Nagasaki,
it.
though.
And it not only did they launch it, it also poof, 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 and they get it up there and it explodes, and then it explodes, and then it explodes more, and it was just huge, right? And then somebody cut the video to them dropping the A bomb, saying America did it better. I laughed way too hard at that.
Why did?
I laughed
Why?
way too hard at that. That was hilarious.
Yeah.
I like
Well,
dark humor,
over here on the
but
TikTok side of things, Captain Caveman is in the room. Oh my
Captain
like,
Caveman.
I like dark humor, but I'm gonna be honest, that was too dark for me. But I think that's because my history nerds saw the results of that, and I just think about all those burnt marked children on the ground and stuff like that.
You do realize that there's still shadows of people on the walls, right?
I do.
Yep.
Yes.
have a
Now, I'm not
question,
saying that it
Buster.
was a
Yes,
good thing
Claudia.
at all, but everybody and people say that right there, right? They say, "Oh, it's not a funny. It's not a funny because of the atomic bomb and blah 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 blah." And I'm over here going, "You do realize that they completely massacred
No, you don't have to.
hundreds of people at Pearl Harbor, right?"
Yeah, but I don't. The difference that I see on this, like, I'm gonna be honest, is that when we threw the bomb, we didn't know what it was gonna do.
Oh no, they knew.
Like,
they
They tested it. They tested it before they dropped it.
They tested it on people.
No.
No.
Okay, for one, you don't have to test something that has that giant of an explosion radius. Number one, because you know what it's going to do to people. I mean, people that were a mile away were probably getting unalive because of the stuff that was flying everywhere and the fact that the shockwave was so hard. But they tested it on an island before they ever dropped it on Hiroshima. And it was literally it was encased in this steel structure, and the A bomb was in there, and they were ways away, and they have film of this too. And they drop it, and they dropped it to see exactly what would happen because they had no idea. And when they found out what would happen, they went, "Ooh, nobody's going to mess with us now. We have the big booms."
Well, they figured out when they dropped it when they were doing the testing the first time, they dropped it and let it hit the ground, and then it burst from there. They're like, okay, this is how much damage it did.
Right.
Then they turned around and went, wait a minute, how come we're not putting it as an airburst?
Right.
And when they did the airburst, it did more effective damage than anything else.
No, Claudia. No, Claudia, if you're on vacation, you're on vacation, honey. You have no obligations at all. Vacation is one of those things I'll tell everybody. If you're on vacation, you have no obligation to watch. You have no obligation to listen. None whatsoever. You don't have an obligation anyway, but you really don't have an obligation if you're on vacation, for damn sure. I don't want anybody. Oh, hold on, guys. I got to stop my vacation to tally up some F words and some innocent counter. No, hell no. You go the fuck on vacation, America. Anyway, yeah. So I thought that was absolutely hilarious because of the difference in the fact that they they popped that big firework in Japan in Hiroshima. Yeah, I love your face, but I won't be around next week. Okay, cool. Bye.
Cool. Have a good vacation.
Yeah, she's gonna have a good dick down. Anyway.
Hey, TikTok. This
I
is
don't
why
know
I put
this
down
man
18 or
is,
older.
but she's gonna enjoy herself. Okay, just go get a girl. You can go get that wang. That's slang for penis, Roxy.
What?
Wang.
Wang? I know that.
Oh God. Are you okay, buddy? Man.
So anyway, we're here to have a great time today.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna talk about things
And stuff and
and
things.
stuff and things. So Ozzy is retiring. His last concert has been pretty much done. So happy retirement, Ozzy. Enjoy not doing anything like you've been doing the last decade.
Where's my burrito, Sharon?
Sharon's like, I need to get on another talk show. I have to be at home with him all the time.
I want a burrito.
That's all she's gonna hear now. She don't care. She got Ozzy money and Sharon money, so she got Osborne
she
money.
does. She's got Osborne money at this point. I mean, even her kids are making money.
Oh, their kids are gonna be the moment that man passes away. Her and those kids are gonna be set for life. It's gonna be a very, very sad day in the world, but the devil gets to go back and sit on his throne.
That's true.
I mean, the
Looks
man
like
bit a head off a bat. Come on.
Hey, and that and people are saying he didn't know it was okay. In
Kelly
a
got engaged.
documentary, the documentary, he actually knew there was a live one there, but it was supposed to fly away when he was supposed to have the phony one.
Yeah, I'm glad he actually did that.
Yeah,
I mean that solidified his legacy, and that was so early on in his career.
don't forget peeing on the Alamo.
No, I didn't even know he peed on the Alamo. I don't give a shit.
Oh yeah,
that peed on the Alamo.
he was life banned from the Alamo for peeing on the Alamo. Oh yeah.
Oh God, you know what? If I got Ozzy money, I'm going back and I'm taking a dump on the Alamo.
There you go.
Oh yeah, you're gonna ban me, will you?
Just that old man greaser fart and just let it spray. Sharon's just standing there like, Ozzy, why, Ozzy?
I got shit, Sharon. I got shit now.
It's on those burritos, Sharon.
You guys want to see some cool stuff?
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Okay.
Ro,
Well,
your character's not moving.
She hasn't been for the last 13 minutes.
Wow.
why not?
I'm like, she's not moving.
I don't know.
Get with the program, asshole.
Hold on a second. Roxalotto, could you poke her?
Wait, what?
Could you poke her?
Wow.
Is your phone connected?
Yeah, everything was working fine when I first came in, and then I went and got my water, and my girl would be frozen.
Try turning it off and on, both the app and the thing.
Hold on, I'm
Do a
going to
hard
drop out for
reset.
just a second.
Isn't she amazing, everybody? Oh my gosh. Wow. So yeah, we're gonna have some fun today. I'm telling you. Yeah, it's funny that TikTok automatically starts saying, "Hey, you're gonna be restricted." I'm like sitting here going, I'm going to be restricted. What? Okay, I already put down 18 or over.
First off, I'm not showing any of this. I just wanted you guys to see this. Oh my God, they did it. It's the big, beautiful bill that passed.
And the BBB.
People are losing their fucking minds, dude. Losing their minds. Hold on. We're not talking about just kind of barely, just a little bit. They are freaking the fuck out. And I'm going, really? Okay. Why? Well, a lot of people are going to unalive. What do you mean? Well, they're not going to be able to get the medical stuff they need and this, that, and the other and blah, blah, blah. Okay. Well, when those bodies start piling up, then I'll admit you're right. But when it comes down to it, it's all said and done. This is going to be changed in 3 years.
Yeah, in 3 years.
So calm down. Let him do what he's doing. You can't stop it anyway. You can bitch and protest and go in the streets and destroy your cities and everything like that. Go for it. I don't give a shit. But the thing is, this is going to change in 3 years again. Let's ask the news lady in the room. That's you, Roxy. Don't get all wide-eyed on me. So in your time that you have been editing the news, how many times has policy changed in the government and things have changed over the years?
Things are always changing.
All right, good talk. So thank you for that stunning report from Roxy Lottle. We're going to go back to Pit Boss. Pit Boss, you're up.
Hi.
Nothing? Okay. Thank you, Pit Boss. We appreciate
Come on, Alex,
you. We're going back to Rowan in the studio. Rowan, how's it going out there?
Everything is glorious.
Holy shit, somebody answered me. All right. Thank you, Rowan. We appreciate you.
I do.
I'm going to do this like a news
answer.
segment. I'm going to do this like a news segment one day. Like I'm going to have we'll have Roxy and Ro as the news anchors. And they'll come in suits and shit. Me and Pit Boss will be sports and weather.
Sports and weather. Which one do you? You want sports or do you want weather?
Oh, I'll take weather all day. I'll take weather all fucking day.
I'll take sports.
I'll be like, well, ladies and gentlemen, it is raining outside. All you ladies are going to get wet and not in the fun way. We're going to have an absolutely soaked time in here, and it's a little moist in my shorts. Back to you.
Well, that was brought to you by ShamWow, the extra large soaking. That's right. Get yours today for $19.95.
You know what's going to be funny? ShamWow should have been the one that come out with that waterproof blanket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit would have been beautiful. To imagine walking into an adult toy store and there's a giant ShamWow box right there. I know if I had an adult toy store, I would sell them.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, people are freaking out over the big, beautiful bill. I get it. I understand. There's things that are going to be not good for some people. There's good things that are going to be good for some people. I get it 100%. But it's going to change again. And you guys are going to be happy that the big, beautiful bill's gone. Calm down. It's fine. I promise. I've been on this earth 46 years. Pit Boss has been on this earth for at least 400. Okay.
What? Well, actually,
I hate the name.
Huh?
I just hate the name. I'm all like, if you're gonna do something, at least make the name sound like not written by a 5-year-old.
Right. The name is completely ridiculous.
They did it on purpose.
That's the 80s salesman. People don't understand this. Go back to the 80s. Look at salesmen in the 80s and the 90s. That's all Donald Trump is. He is a swindling little salesman. He would be the best used car salesman ever. He could sell you.
I always compare him to Wormwood.
Right.
Wormwood. There you go. Yeah.
He could sell you a piece of shit with 4 wheels stuck into it and call it a car, and somebody would buy that.
He could sell his own mother and not even think
somebody would buy her.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. And at this point, he'd be just selling ashes because the man's almost 80.
Yeah, that's true.
Would you like a little bit of sprinkle of my mom? She's the best mom, the only mom I've ever
So
had.
we were actually having this conversation with my family on the 4th.
Really?
Oh God!
And,
on the 4th.
There are a
yeah,
lot of cursing in
and-
Mexican.
my mama was saying, do you think someone's gonna wanna take him out, right? And I'm all like, nah, nobody's gonna do that. He'll be fine.
They've already tried twice.
But anyways, I was like, he'll be fine. And I was like, what's it gonna take
That
him out?
sounded like disappointment. That did not sound like, oh yeah, that's
Oh,
right,
that
they already
sounded
tried.
like I don't believe they actually tried.
Fair. I'm with you on that.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think that those are real. I honestly don't.
I love conspiracy theories.
Well,
Oh
I'm just
well,
saying,
here's
I know people that have had those kind of ear injuries, and he looks fine.
I don't see a problem
Yeah.
with his ear. His ear's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. It was his hair that protected him. Dang thing's bulletproof.
And like I've
Dead
seen like
alive.
the ears that have lost chunk and don't bleed as much as he bleed. Anyways, that's besides the point.
Pit boss is sitting like this, and then here comes a bullet, and it just goes. Whoosh.
Yeah,
Just
it
goes
does, it does the Matrix slow motion.
Sorry, go ahead, Roxy.
All I was telling them is that he's probably going to be taken out by Big Macs.
Big Macs.
Did you say Big Mex?
Max.
Max. Who's Max? What?
Big Macs. McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Oh, Big Max. Okay, I thought you were trying to say Baymax or something. I was like,
Big Macs.
he's built like Baymax. What are you talking about? He's just a
Yeah,
big
but he
fluffy
doesn't.
guy.
He doesn't scan like Betamax does. He scans with his hands. Anyway,
No. You're right about that. He does scan like Betamax.
I know where you're going with this.
Betamax is a really, really old thing. So,
Mhm.
But what is?
What is
huh?
it?
But what is it?
What's Betamax?
Oh my
Google
God.
it.
How do you just beta and the MAX?
I got it.
Yep. You'll find out. You'll be like, how in the world did we watch movies and other things?
Okay, here, let me just give you the description of it. Betamax is a discontinued analog video cassette recording format developed by Sony in 1975. Betamax is older than I am. Not older than Pit Boss, though. It was one of the main competitors in the videotape format war against VHS, ultimately losing out to VHS in the market. While Betamax offered superior video quality, VHS gained popularity due to longer recording times and lower production costs.
Oh, you know exactly how the VCR tapes stayed around because of one program.
Disney.
No, the skin programs,
What?
The what?
the Bow Chicka Wow Wow programs.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah, come on. What do you think the internet was made for? Double click and grab your well.
I love that song.
She knows that one.
Oh yeah, Avenue Q is amazing.
That's true.
So basically, this one right here is VHS. This was Betamax.
Are you sure it's
VHS
VHS?
had
I
the
don't
two-
see any roaches in there.
Gross, Roxy.
Oh my God.
So here's a better one. VHS had the 2 reels showing. Betamax had the 1. Here's another
Hey,
one.
Ronan.
So Betamax, VHS, you could see how long this was, and it doesn't use as much as like Betamax used more tape than VHS did. So VHS ended up winning out cost wise. But yeah, Betamax was the shit for a little bit.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. Betamax was number 1. And then what is that? The laser disc, the big old monster discs that.
What's
you
a laser disc?
slide- Oh my God.
Internet was made by the Pentagon for faster internal sending a message. If it was made by the Pentagon, then why is it stored in Norway? The
That just
hub
looks
for
like
the
CD.
internet
Yeah, it was
is
Norway.
not in America.
that's a really big CD.
Oh yeah,
What, a laser disc?
laser disc. Oh yeah.
Oh
they're huge.
fuck, dude! Laser disc were frisbees. Actually, they were bigger than frisbees.
Oh yeah, they were big, and you'd watch a movie like I don't know. I remember watching a movie
Oh, that
called
was for
Mosquito
movies.
Coast.
Oh, you know what we
And,
did with our laser disc when we were done with them?
Mm.
We turned them into pizza trays.
Yeah, I mean they're strong enough to do it.
Strong enough and big enough.
Yeah, that's true.
We had like 3 of those that we, instead of buying one of those freaking pizza pans, we just used that.
Hey, Nutty Squirrel.
That was
Hey, Blue,
hilarious.
how's it going? If you guys
We can't let
wanna
the kids
hang
have
out
it, right?
Yeah.
But that's the thing. Didn't Betamax lose out because of not doing the adult movies till it was too late? No, it lost in general because it takes more Betamax tape to make a movie or a taping than it did for
For the other.
than it did for the other. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, come on. If you didn't have VCRs, man, you didn't know about the Be Kind Rewind thing. So
That's a good movie.
thank you, Blockbuster.
Right. So when it comes down to it and it's all said and done, Betamax was just not as superior as VHS. Well, not as cost effective as VHS. The quality was infinitely better, but at the time they didn't care about quality over quantity is what it was. Now we care about how many Ks we got in our 5K or 6K TV or 8K TV or 20K TV. Like, do you guys just want to go outside? That's called reality. You could go see that.
Reality's kind of
Instead of
dull.
watching it on the screen. On the movie Tropic Thunder. I mean, yeah, I get it.
Yeah. But there are times that, you know, a lot of things that came out. I mean, we had mini discs long before CDs.
You said
and those were
mini
just
discs?
mini discs. They're about this big.
What was that
And
for?
they had
Music?
one, and it was one song. It was literally, it first started off easier transportation to other radio stations. Before anything else, we would have little mini discs, like, yay big. Yes.
Read the chat, dumbass.
Really? Oh
You're over
my!
here wondering what the fuck I'm laughing at. All you got to do is look at the chat, bro.
Wow! Wow!
We had to
Really?
work for the pleasure, baby.
Right.
Okay, let's move on.
Wow!
All right, let's move on here. So yeah, that's that. Who gives a shit? I don't know if you guys
Thank
saw
you.
this one or not.
This is getting ridiculous. This house is 7,000 square feet.
No,
I
I
can't even fit it into the frame. 5 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, $3.5 million. This house was built in 1922. 22? Nobody tell Leonardo DiCaprio. What the Why do I feel like an extra on the set of Goodfellas?
You think I'm funny? Funny how? You think I'm a clown?
What up, MTV? Welcome to my crib. Yeah, come on. The Diddy party's this way. I'm so glad there's no day. The day people think they're so much better than us. They're like, well, if you had shit on your arm, you wouldn't just wipe it off with a paper towel. Yeah, but I also wouldn't just rinse it off with water. Now you're just spraying your shit everywhere. This house keeps going and going and going. It doesn't end. It's like the John Wick series.
I'm only used to getting my dad Coors Light out of the fridge.
This is the Girls Gone Wild viewing area, isn't it?
That's right, Sarah. You take that degree in engineering. Oh no, I'm naked in the tub. Who's 6'3" with a gambling addiction and a
up.
temper similar to my father's doesn't walk in. You're amazing. It's not your fault the end of your belly button looks like a Vienna sausage. I feel like I'm the bartender on the Titanic. Might as well start drinking, everybody. We're all gonna die tonight. What do rich people do with a closet this size? This is where they store their
I want a
tax
closet
write-off.
like
I
that.
thought it would be bigger. I've said that sentence too many times in my life. Share this with someone who can't afford a $3.5 million house just to make them feel like shit.
I thought it'd be
I love
better.
that girl. She cracks me
Oh
up,
my
and that
God.
was like a week ago or 5 days
I
ago.
can't believe that.
So I can only
That is-
imagine what she's done since then. Oh, she's got a couple of pinned ones, but she doesn't have anything else up. Oh,
Oh, she's probably selling a hell of a lot of houses right now.
dude, I'm telling you.
That closet was as big as my bedroom.
That closet was as big as most of my house. What are you talking about?
That bathroom looked like you could have a
7,000
Greek-
square feet and 2,200 of it was the closet.
That bathroom, you can have a big old Greek OG in it. Just saying.
Wow. Wow. It had to be Greek, huh?
Well,
that's like,
they were big on
that's
it.
like a lot of man on man, right?
Yeah, but hey, it happens.
Okay.
It happens. 20 is a 20.
The Greeks were really gay.
Yeah.
I love the girl stone wildcat. Oh god. Yeah. Oh no, she is great sales pitch. So I got a few things to go through here. Found us a new commercial.
Oh, really?
How about a car that's good looking, affordable, and runs on clean, environmentally responsible natural gas? Your natural gas. Introducing the Flatula Backfire. It runs like the wind because it's running on wind. Here's how it works. Using state-of-the-art sanitary technology, Flatula captures all your emissions and efficiently channels them directly to a powerful turbocharged engine. It's clean energy, green energy, and best of all, it's renewable. The Backfire's range is practically unlimited, but if you should happen to run low, don't worry. You're never too far from a Flatula authorized service center, where trained, qualified providers stand ready to fill your tank with the gas that's right for your driving needs.
Oh my God. No, Polar, I'm telling you right now, mine would be nitrous oxide for the
It's not
car.
a smart car. It's the fart car.
Oh, yeah.
Roxy, nothing?
Hey, Blades, how's it going?
I didn't
Is
even hear
that
a deal
AI?
from either one of you. What?
No, that's a standard smart car. It's a little tiny little car. It's about the size of a goat
Wow.
car.
Wow. Is that it? Wow.
But they're saying that it will run on farts, and
Don't. It's okay. Just let her sit there. It's okay.
So oh geez,
You
So what
didn't
happens-
even chuckle. I'm hurt.
I'm thinking it'd be funny. What happens with the grandpa one that clears out the whole room? Is that stronger?
Well, here. I think dark humor is more your speed, isn't it?
The people here in Iran said they want to stone me. I'll gladly get stoned with them. I love weed.
Oh, that's so horrible, so sad. Well, they slash them just became was/were.
Nothing.
Oh my god, that's funny.
I gotta find something cute. That's what it is. I have to find the cutesy stuff for her.
No, look at that smile. Look at that smile. Look at that. Look at that. She's like, yes, the cute stuff.
Okay.
Bring the
Okay.
stuff.
Okay. I got something cute for you. Recognize it?
That was cool.
The waterfall is really pretty.
Cool. Oh my gosh.
Damn it, Roxy. Oh. Here. How about this one? You see what he's using? Looks like an ice
It's only
scraper.
3. It's only 3 strings too.
Uh-huh.
Holy cow!
Yeah,
He's
see,
ripping.
this is the pick right here.
That looks like an
That
ice
is-
scraper.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you should have had to learn how to play those.
You have to
I've seen
bounce.
a lot of those in the
at pick.
geisha stuff.
Have you seen him doing it this good though?
Well, I've never seen an actual geisha. I've never been to Japan. I said
Oh,
in the
well.
geisha stuff.
Oh,
Fair.
okay. God dang. He's keeping the beat too.
Segoi.
Well, here's the thing. You see these big tuners up here that he's got? They didn't have those big tuners in the old ones.
Mm-mm.
The old ones were tuned to a certain specific by pulling the string tight enough or loose enough. And so whenever they were tuning these, they would have to sit there and pull the string and bing, 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 bing. And when they got to the sound they wanted, then they wrapped it around, made sure bing, 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 bing. Okay, that's good. Tie it off, done. And those strings, if you actually watch those strings, they're floppy.
The smell
See the
is
strings?
so big.
Man, he's definitely enjoying this.
Oh yeah, no, dude, I went to their page. I went to their page. They're unbelievable. That lady sitting there doing that right by the waterfall and everything, that was absolutely beautiful. I loved it. Okay, so
That guy was ripping.
now I think I might have found something that will make her laugh.
Welcome to the House Phone Saga and also happy Pride Month. Thank you for calling the Homosexual Hitman Hotline, where you pay and pay. How may I help you today? Hey, I thought that one was good. Thank you for calling Arson Enthusiasts and Fire Rescue, where we light them and fight them. Which service can I interest?
Oh.
Kiernan's Mortuary. You stab them, we slab them. How can I help you? Oh, damn it.
That's
Damn
funny.
Kiernan's Mortuary and Pizzeria, where yesterday's loss is today's sauce. What can I get started for you?
Gross.
Wow.
You waited till the end and he still didn't say anything. Thank you for calling Plan B Burger, where your fetus can feed us. How can I help you today?
Wow.
Okay, at this point, you're doing it on purpose.
Doing what? Me?
You're either not paying attention or you're just. It's got to be cute for her to laugh. Butthole.
I think she found your button, Bones.
She did. She's pushing it. It's fine. Fuck you.
I literally
found-
just sitting here.
No, that's. I know.
My ear.
Sorry. Apologize.
Which one?
Which one?
The left one.
Oh.
So let's talk about something else, and this was in the news.
Mm-hmm.
Philadelphia is having a little bit of a trash problem right now.
Oh yeah.
Did you hear about that, Roxy?
Yeah, no, actually I didn't.
Oh, am I boring you? I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Are you tired, Roxy?
I am.
You know what? I think I know what it is. Hold on. Just fuck off. I think I know what it is.
Oh, wait, strikes. Okay, yes, I have
There
heard of
we go.
this.
There we go. Is that better? You by your
What?
bestie now? No? You want to be on?
Oh.
You want to be a? I got
I
you.
was like, what are you talking about?
Oh wow.
Why are you not on screen, Pit Boss?
I'm just waiting for somebody to disappear.
Well, tell your wife to put her shirt back on.
How did you know?
Because you're a married man and you respect your wife.
Yeah.
You want to live.
I do.
This I'm going to show you guys what the 4th day was, and I believe I got the 6th day. This is the day 4 of the union strike that ended with no deal. So the union they want more money because they don't have hazard pay or anything like that. So they're wanting more money. Listen, I get it, but that's the job you chose. They didn't have hazard pay for the entire time that they've been doing trash pickup and everything else. They didn't have hazard pay until they started forming unions. And I get it. I understand why you want that. Here's the thing. If you're wanting more than what I made guarding prisoners, you can kiss my ass. I'm sorry. I don't care that you wanted hazard pay. I don't care about any of that. Do a dangerous job. You tell me that's a dangerous job. It is. You can get hit by vehicles. You can get hit by people. You can get a lot of different things from that.
Yeah.
From the garbage itself. I get it. The hazards are there. I had to worry about going home every fucking day too. But I'm not making $30 to $35 an hour picking up trash. I was making $18 an hour guarding inmates. I've been stabbed twice. I didn't get hazard pay. The hell is wrong with y'all?
I wrote a short story about some zombie apocalypse that happened because of trash pickup.
Dude, look at this. Look at this shit.
Probably good.
How it happens, bro. While the city and union took the holiday off from negotiating, the trash continues to be an issue in neighborhoods. We saw some near 60th and Columbia in West Philadelphia unloading their garbage next.
Wait, say that again.
Columbia in West Philadelphia.
Where they were born and raised. On the playground is where they spend most of their days.
Unloading the garbage next to
This is Nutter and Kenny's back. Kenny lied in our place in District 33's face. We don't.
Okay.
Collection sites across the
That's
city.
what. This is what I'm. Look.
The city.
This is 4 days. 4 freaking days. How much trash does Philadelphia have? It's like everybody decided to clean their fucking house out right now. This is literally what this is. This is one giant big trash day. No, the playground is the new landfill. Actually, you're not wrong on that, Ronan, because they are putting those in. They're putting them in the public parks. They're not putting them. They're putting them on the street and they're putting them in public parks and on sidewalks.
That's gross.
There's dumpsters sitting there, and they don't even throw them in the dumpster. There's people that throw them 40 yards away from the dumpster. Once somebody starts throwing it outside of it, people just don't give a shit.
There's trash all over the place.
To remove the trash, they are so good at it.
Oh, how?
Wait, are you calling Hispanic people trash?
I shouldn't laugh at that. That's wrong, but oh my
God.
It was dark. I apologize.
That's a lot darker than I thought it would be.
Wow. Polar, behave. Apologize and behave. Jesus.
Yeah.
Rowan, bounce around a little bit and distract Polar. He's getting
saucy again.
He's getting saucy again.
Don't be sassy, Polar.
But
They call this a serious matter. We're ending night 4 of the strike, and no deal.
We are working extremely hard, doing everything that we can do, Philadelphia.
So this is the lady. This is the mayor. So we're gonna go to NBC Philadelphia real quick, and 4th of July. Shootout.
No, Texas has been having some issues too.
Oh, here we go.
Meantime, those 9,000 union workers remain on strike. So let's review the sticking points here. They're asking for an annual 5% increase in pay. City is offering 2.75% this year.
So they're wanting a 5% increase annually.
Here, and then 3% the next 2 years. We wanted to know if you work for the mayor's office, what kind of pay raise are you getting? So the NBC 10 investigators took a deep dive comparing the city operating budget for 2026.
The mayor, I don't know why the hell politicians are getting raises. Number one, no mayor, no governor, no senator, no vice president, president, speaker of the house, anybody should ever get more than what the job states per year. If you want to do the job, that's the money you make. If the president makes, let me ask Roxy a question, because I don't know how news savvy you are, but when I know that the president makes $200,000 a year, that's his pay, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And how long has that pay been going on? Do you know?
I actually don't know.
Because I know for the last probably 10 years, or at least the last 4 presidents, probably, they've all made $200,000. Well, they didn't make a dime more or less. The mayor received 3.1% raise. Why? So if the mayor's making $200,000 and they got a 3.1% raise, let's see how much that is.
Oh, no math.
That's an extra $6,200 a year. What for?
I would like $6,000.
Right.
I would love $6,000 every month.
Right, but that makes no sense of why the mayor is getting a raise. There's no reason for it. You're going to tell me it's a cost of living raise? Shut up.
I had to fight for a 2.3 COLA raise just for my staff.
Let's keep going on it then. Their staff got a 47% raise. Total staff salary is up 47%. This is just the mayor's. This is just the mayor's staff and office. Added 9 more positions to that, and then average salary of the mayor's office staff is 3x DC33. Let's see if they explain it.
With the budget from 2025, most of the mayor's own staff did not see a raise in this budget, but the mayor herself saw a 3.1% raise.
Hold on. What?
Most of the staff didn't see a raise.
With the budget from 2025, most of the mayor's own staff did not see a raise in this budget, but the mayor herself saw a 3.1% raise. What has really increased is the number of people working in the mayor's office and the total budget for staff salaries. It's totaling more than $3.9 million now, which is up 47% compared to the last budget. The mayor has added 9 positions to her staff, including senior advisors and executive assistants. The city budget shows the average salary for an employee in the mayor's office is more than $135,000 a year, which is more than 3 times what the average salary is for DC 33 members.
Golly.
Wow.
Did I hear that right?
Was the average salary for an employee in the mayor's office is more than $135,000.
Average salary is more than $135,000 a year, and you wonder why these guys are striking. I would be pissed if I knew that. I would be pissed as a citizen if I knew that. And she's out here yelling at these people. I saw one video. She's out here yelling at them. If I'm a one-term mayor, then so be it. But I will be fiscally responsible with this city. And I'm over here going.
But how does giving yourself a 3.1% raise deem you fiscally responsible?
Exactly.
Okay.
How does your staffers making $135,000 a year? How's that responsible? Like, dude, I want to go get in politics now. Like,
no, here's the thing.
Everything on the internet and just go do politics.
I'm going to play the devil's advocate here, because I've actually listened to her rant and rave. That raise was actually voted in 2001. It was supposed to happen a while ago, but it didn't hit until now.
But if you've got people screaming that they need more money, even if it's a cost of living adjustment, then you need to give them the cost of living, at least the cost of living. They're doing a job that nobody else wants to do. It needs to be done.
Have you ever been to a landfill?
Oh yeah, multiple.
Bro, Roxy.
Yeah.
Roxy.
No, I've been to a recycling center.
Okay, so a landfill is nothing
close.
but piles and piles of trash that are smashed down, and then stacked more trash on top and smashed down again. There's so much trash there that it's literally a solid foundation. I have walked on these. I've been in one of these. These are not friendly places because you can hit a hollow pocket in that trash and fall in at any
They make
point.
parks out of landfills. After a while, they'll put dirt over the landfill and make soccer fields and baseball fields and all this other stuff. And if you look around at any of the parks that you're at, if you see pipes that are sticking out of the ground outside of the fencing, those
Right.
are burn-off pipes. So any methane that comes out from that garbage is getting lit and burned.
Well, there's a thing. The people that actually bring this stuff over there, they have to wear masks. And when we go there, we had to wear masks because there's so many methane deposits and so many toxic fumes from trash that I'm surprised that they don't make people like wear masks at least a mile or two away from the damn place. So you got a mayor.
Polar.
So you got a mayor that is literally taking more money than what she needs to. And now they're at a point where they are bitching about it because you see the mayor's cost of living increase, or not cost of living increase, but increase in her salary. You see the increase in the amount of people that are working there. So they want a 5% raise annually, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Out of those 9 people, you could let half those go. You don't need senior advisors and executive assistants. I'm sorry. You don't. If you can't make your own friggin' decisions and get your own fucking coffee, you shouldn't be a mayor. Sorry. You should not be. People get into politics and they go from being poor to being rich and they go, oh, I don't care about where I came from. It irritates the shit out of me. And for Ronan, Bones, you're not slimy enough for politics. Motherfucker, for $135,000 a year, I'll be a slimy son of a bitch. I'm not even going to lie. For $250,000 a year, what that mayor's probably making, I'll be a slimy son of a bitch. At least I can
a lot of cars.
I'm done.
Yeah.
I can be mayor for one term and retire. Yeah, I'll be slimy. Thank you. You got to understand, I grew up, my granddad and my dad were both salesmen. I grew up around salesmen. I know how slimy these sumbitches are. I cannot stand them. But by God, if I'm the mayor of a town, trust and believe, you won't have the patience. You know, the funny part is I have way more patience than you guys think. Way more. If I don't want to talk, if I don't want to run my mouth, if I don't want to do any of that shit, I can be quiet. I can sit back and watch. Trust me.
That's a scary thing, hearing Bones go dead quiet and not do a dang thing and just stand there and look. It's like, what's going through your mind?
I've done it plenty of times.
Oh, yeah.
I've had people tell me, oh, you can't shut up for 5 minutes. All right, cool. I shut up for 5 weeks. They made the officers in the prison made a bet with me that I could not be quiet
Hey,
for 5
how
minutes.
you doing?
And I told them, I said, okay, for every minute that I am quiet, I get 1 cent. And they said, oh, so we're going to have to pay you this much. Yeah, sure. For every minute I'm quiet until I speak up, I get 1 penny for every minute. And they said, okay. Now, let's see.
Yeah, Bones does have that disappointment dad look when you do something stupid. hey, all for one over here on TikTok. How you doing, buddy? Hope you're having a wonderful day.
I know those awesome emotes.
So what are you ladies doing today? I mean, this whole week. I mean, I hear you guys been busy.
I'm just getting the house ready to go on vacation.
Yeah. I mean, Ro, you had those brush fires near your school.
Yep.
And Roxalotl, you're over in Texas where it's where it was flooding or still flooding? No.
Another flash flood warnings going in through today in the same area.
Same area, another flash flood.
A little bit more north, yeah. There's still 11 children missing from the camp.
Oh wow. No. I saw
right now. The death toll's at 79. Oh, and there's 10 campers missing. I guess they found one already.
And 10 campers missing still.
Yeah, but let's see.
So I made $504.
Nice.
Wow. There you go.
Oh, I made $504 a week.
Yeah, there's at least 80 dead right now.
They were after week 5. They were begging me to talk.
Yeah, because they were losing money.
Everybody on my shift had to pay that. So let's see. Average on a shift was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, about 15. So 504 divided by 15. They had to pay $33 a week to me. For every minute I was quiet, I got a penny. So every week, each individual would have to pay me $33. And if you welched on the bet, if you welched on any of it, then I got to decide your fate. And they knew me. And they knew how dark I could be. Like, I will make you nair your ass crack. And if you didn't want to do it, trust me, all of us would hold you down and do it for you. We did not welch on our bets. Not at all. But I made a lot of money that 5 weeks. Just saying. Yeah, don't make a bet with me. I'll stick to it.
Jack was the same way. He'll be petty about it.
And that's how the campaign roots got started. Yeah, I mean, it's just a simple fact that, here's day 6. This is a street that has no outlet.
It's definitely gotten bigger.
That's what most women say.
Wow.
So this is a street with no outlet. This is just a dead-end street. The residents of these places can't even park there because that's how much trash is on. At least they're putting it in the street, not the sidewalk. But you do realize that whenever this strike is over, after the trash is piled up and everything, and when this strike is over, and that's if, then they're going to have construction vehicles out there just to pick this trash up in semi trucks, just to pick up all this trash.
That's going to be a lot of overtime.
Oh yeah, no. Not only are they going to get the raise, they're going to get overtime with it too. And somebody asked, why is no one taking the trash to City Hall, downtown, or the mayor's house? Who wants to put the trash in the cars to do all that? Anyone who wants faster results, 100%. They literally got to take the trash in the car to get there, so why not? Society is full of lazy sheep. Don't expect much. I'm definitely that petty. Truck beds to prove a point. Nothing gets done until you make these greedy jerks accountable. And that's the thing. If you guys are going to sit there and complain about the trash, and you're going to complain about the mayor, and you're going to complain about all those things, then maybe, just maybe you need to start taking that and putting it on the steps of your mayor's house. If I lived in Philadelphia, I would get everybody around me, and I would tell everybody, don't throw that shit away. Don't throw that shit in the street. Don't do that. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to load up my truck. We're going to drive over to the mayor's house, and we're just going to start throwing trash out. We're going to go downtown where they work, and we're just going to start throwing trash out. What are they going to do? Get us for littering? Oh, no. I'll gladly pay the littering fine.
That's the same thing that the farmers did over, was it in Paris, France?
Are we boring you, Roxy?
No.
That was the cutest yawn, though.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, they did that in Paris, if I remember correctly.
Paris, the farmers actually took manure trucks. Yeah, they took manure trucks. So what farmers do is they load up their certain pieces of equipment, like sprayers, like if you ever seen those guys that walk around their lawn, they have those little boxes with the wheels and it's got the fertilizer and just sits there and shoots it everywhere. So what they do is they have these sprayers that literally have cow manure in them because manure is the best fertilizer for the ground. So anytime you vegans want to bitch about us eating meat, trust me, you're eating cow shit. I get it. Don't worry about it. You'll be okay. So when it comes down to it, the farmers in France decided, cool, we're just going to do this. They have a whole different level of petty in Europe. A whole different level.
French.
I mean, you remember that, Roxy.
Wait, I remember being there. Yeah, I was totally in France.
You remember how petty they are when they're angry.
I know that the French are pretty petty.
So
I remember France had a bed bug problem too.
Yeah. And so you're looking at the farmers that would literally take this liquefied cow manure.
No, you remember the story is what I was saying, Roxy.
When did this happen?
For a couple of years now.
Pit boss, you just take the reins, buddy. You just take the reins.
That's right.
I haven't been in the news that long. That's why I'm like, when did this happen?
Okay, it happened. It happened, I believe, during Biden's presidency.
Yeah, it was during the Biden presidency. For us, they would literally take these trucks
we
and
did that story,
just like our diesel fuel trucks that we have out here. And what they'll do is they'll shovel in cow manure and just fill it up with water. And inside of these trucks is an auger that breaks it apart and liquefies it. So they'll drive on the farm fields and spray it out, and it can spray in a large pattern.
It's just shit water.
All they did is drive up to the people that are making the laws and just turned on the sprayers and just sprayed poo everywhere.
All over their capital and everything. Like the farmers were, like I said, on the next level of petty. Like these people should take all this trash and start taking it over to the mayor's house and just start dumping it. You get 100 people with trucks. You just go down this one street right here and you just start loading up the trucks and just start sending them and have them drop them off at the mayor's house. And then you'll get in trouble with the city because that's not a designated drop point. She made all these drop points, these designated drop points for this.
Thank you.
Like, dude, if I lived by this place right here, I'd be pissed. I'd be seriously pissed. And the fact that that's 6 days, 6 fucking days. How much trash does Philly fucking have? Like, my God, dude. 6 days.
That's a lot of trash. I mean, a couple metric tons.
And this is only in one district. This is District 33. She's the mayor of District 33. She's not the mayor of Philadelphia. She's the mayor of District 33. They have multiple mayors in these big cities. One person can't handle all this. Oh, damn it. No, I keep forgetting to call them. I'm sorry. Ro, will you send me a reminder tomorrow to call Teespring?
Yeah, I can do that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Jesus. But yeah, no, this is 6 days of trash. And if you actually look, you can see that people have been throwing more than just their daily garbage out. This is literally the city telling you, hey, by the way, we're gonna have big trash day for the foreseeable future.
It's okay, Claude. I got it.
Claudia, you're not allowed to do anything other than enjoy your vacation. So just shut up and enjoy your vacation.
Yeah.
But that's one of those things that right there, if that's 6 days worth of trash from that place, and that's normal everyday fucking trash from Philly, dude, y'all got a problem.
Isn't there a river in Philly?
I have no idea. Ask the news lady.
If there was a river in there, think about the river rats. The
Roxy,
rats.
Oh, right. But Roxy's going to hit me after this, right?
She's going to literally overpeak you. That's
Roxy,
what it is.
I want you to punch me so hard, okay?
Yeah, so there is a river that goes through Philly. Think about the river rats.
Yes.
But my punches don't hurt.
Well, you do it a lot.
Just repeatedly in the same spot.
She'll just go into that girl rage and just start thumping away.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, but think about the river rats, because I'm in an area where I have a couple of big rivers that go through my area, and we have your standard rat. Okay, then we have said river rat. Okay, the river rat is huge.
What's
it has
huge?
a rope tail, a river rat.
What's huge?
The whole body of the rat itself. You're looking this big.
So it's possums.
Gross.
Yeah, and that's a river rat.
That's a possum.
No, possum
That doesn't look like a rat.
There's a difference between a possum and a river rat.
It kind of looks like a beaver with a tail. Like
Pretty
not a
damn
beaver
close.
tail.
No. It's a rope
Everybody
tail.
can Google it if they want to. I don't care.
It's a rope tail.
It doesn't look like a rat at all.
Yeah, but those things are vicious. Those things are vicious.
Right.
They're not like your little field mouse. Little
Can
tiny.
you imagine, dude? Look at this. Can you imagine when they actually pick this up? What's going to come out of there?
Oh, rats galore.
Can you imagine what's going to come out of that? There's going to be more than rats. You're going to have dogs, cats, rats, bugs, earwigs, maggots, flies. Oh, the flies are probably already horrendous right in that area.
In the summer.
In the summer where it's baking, and that's perfect for them.
Oh, jeez.
Heat, moisture, and endless supply of food. Are you kidding me?
Gross.
Mosquitoes? Oh, yeah.
Well,
Dude,
anybody
I'm
want to
telling
say
you right
malaria?
now,
This is called a nutria.
there's gonna be people suing the city over the fact that they caught something from a bug from the trash. No bullshit. They'll be suing the city for that. I promise you.
Think about the rabies that's going to be happening there. I mean, just animals, wild animals that are living in this garbage, and your fluffy little, perfect little cute
Nutria.
little cat
That's what it
gets bit, and or your dog, your little Chihuahua gets bit, and all of a sudden it goes into foaming mouth syndrome and starts going rabies down you.
They're called nutria.
Yeah,
What are?
the river rats.
Oh, the river rats. Okay.
Yeah, they're
Like I
amazing
said.
animals. They're smart.
All right, let's keep going here because we've been on this for a while. This to me is ridiculous. It is at a point now where you have to just
got to do something.
I can't do it. There we go. It comes down to a point where you have to use a little common sense here in this aspect of thinking about the problems that are going to occur. And they're trying now. This is a union job, so they're going to try to get scabs to come out. And what scabs are the ones that go in and they're not union workers; they're just workers. and they call them scabs. They've called them scabs for years. They're going to hire scabs after a while, and they're going to start cleaning this shit up. And it's just going to be a slow process. The thing is, the longer the mayor waits to get off her ass and just sign the 5% approval and quit giving yourself a fucking raise, the worse this is going to get. And she don't have to live in this. That's what y'all don't understand. She probably don't even live in that district. She probably lives just outside of it. So she doesn't have to worry about the trash pickup and everything else. Either that or she has somebody do it for her. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Common sense has anything to do with this. Absolutely. You know, you're right. Common sense has nothing to do with this. They made designated trash points for these people. There's a whole fucking... I just saw this. There's a whole goddamn actual fucking trash can right here.
No
Zoom
way.
in on that. Look at that. That is a whole ass 55-gallon trash can right there.
Oh, did you see the ones where they have the dumpsters, the 50-yard dumpsters that are out there that are overflowing?
Did you see the ones where the dumpsters weren't even full and the trash was going all the way down the damn street?
Yeah.
Dude, this is something I would not get up from the fucking table until this was settled. And now people are going to be getting mad at the trash guys. Fuck that shit. Get mad at your mayor for being a greedy bitch. Anyway.
Yeah, I mean, you know how many countries right now are looking at us right now and going, look what's happened to Philadelphia. It's dirty.
All right, this is a good segue. Let's talk about Diddy. So, Roxy, have you heard anything about Diddy?
That he was not charged for the trafficking and all of that. The racketeering.
I think the racketeering, the trafficking, and
the big ones.
He was in charge for the big stuff, but he was charged for everything else.
He was charged for transporting prostitutes or something like that, and like nothing major.
Mm-hmm.
And they're appealing that too, and I'm going, why? So I'm sitting here watching all these videos, and this is the one I come across about how Diddy slipped away from the feds.
Wow.
God dang it.
Hey man, Diddy got away. Now, there were mixed emotions about it. There were mixed emotions about the trial. Some people saying justice was served. Some people were saying that it's bullshit. He should have got more. They should have stacked on more, everything like that. So either he paid off the right people or threatened the right people, one or the other. Because I'm sorry, you have all this evidence that you claim to have, and you can't get him on these charges. Dude, either he's really good at what he does, or he's just paying people left and right. Yeah, reminds me of the greased up deaf guy on Family Guy. Absolutely.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what comes from that at a later time.
And they got a video of him beating a woman in the hallway and dragging her off, and he's in a towel. And he's still not going to jail for that. He's not going to jail for domestic abuse. He's not going to jail for any kind of trafficking. He's not going to jail for racketeering. He's not going to jail for anything but prostitution, and that's not even going to be that. It's not even going to be jail time.
That's barely a slap on the wrist.
They're going to give him a huge fine and tell him time served. Done. Bye. And then all he has to do from then on is just lay low. But he won't.
So I know Roxy talked about this.
So Claudia, it's basically Diddy has just gotten off on everything, and literally and metaphorically. Like, dude, I'm telling you, man.
And that's because the jury took 13 hours to deliberate, and he still got off.
They were hung. They were hung at one point. They were a hung jury at that point. Literally half and half.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might want to lead with hung jury. They were hung, man. They were hung at one point. Really?
Yeah.
Was that before or after the baby oil?
Probably during. I don't know. Probably during.
Sean Diddy Combs has been on trial. Boondocks predicted something like this, probably. Simpsons probably did too. But Diddy was arrested for sex trafficking, for prostitution ring, or not a prostitution, but soliciting for prostitution and racketeering. And that's what he was arrested for. The feds raided his house. That's why all the jokes about the baby oil and everything have been going on, because there was tons of bottles of baby oil that they found. And it was a big, big deal. And now they just did an episode where R. Kelly was acquitted. Right. So now they took him to trial, of course. And I've never heard of this in my fucking life. 25 jurors on the trial.
Wait a minute. 25. There's only supposed to be 12.
No, there's 25. Any jury I've ever been called for has been 12. This had 25 fucking jurors. At one point, 24 out of the 25 had agreed on what the verdict was going to be, and the 25th one said no. Finally, did he be free? Man, Donald be missing the white.
Yeah, even the grand jury, grand jury wise, there's only supposed to be 12, if I remember correctly.
It says here that in the trial there was only 12 jurors.
Somebody said 25. So either
bad information.
They had alternates.
Well, yeah, they always have an alternate for every juror, but
yeah, that's the only thing that they're showing
they
here.
said okay. So they had 12.
Well, they had 8 men and 4 women.
Oh, and hey, Claudia, that's I fully 100% commend you for that.
Maybe that's why they probably needed more women on the jury.
Probably.
They had 8 men and 4 women.
All this bullshit, and you picked it. You picked it.
Wow, she hit the dark mode here, people. Oh my gosh, somebody write that down.
Now, speaking of dark mode, I'm going to share something that literally happened right across the street from me.
Oh,
and I'm not happy about it. I don't believe in the deportation that they're doing. I don't believe in any of that. They can do it a better way. This is what pissed me off, because this happened right across the street from me. And
I reach out for my husband and he's not there. I just want him to be back with us.
A family torn apart, their loved one forcefully taken away from them.
Tell him I love him, probably some tears and stuff.
Now that is right across the street from me. That is over at Westlake. Literally right that way. I could be there in 30 seconds.
Because that's my dad.
For over 2 decades, Vanessa and her husband, Noe Chavez, has lived in Oklahoma. They have 4 kids.
He's always been by my side. He is
20 years this man's been here. 20 years he's been paying taxes. 20 years he's been doing a job. 20 years he's been doing a lot of things. And he has 3 kids with this woman, and this is her husband. I don't understand what they were thinking here.
We're 2 peas in a pod. He's my best friend. He is always there.
Oh, and there's something else.
To the end.
He's now no longer by her side. ICE agents surrounded their car, breaking the window, pulling Chavez out.
You do not believe that ICE is not real here in Oklahoma. They just took my husband.
Vanessa captured the aftermath on video Saturday while their son Andrew.
That is literally right across the street from me.
Holy cow.
No bullshit. Right there.
And,
I could walk there during this podcast and walk back at least 20 times without fail. This is one of my neighbors.
Wow.
These are people that live around me. These are not bad people. But that's not what pisses me off about this. This does.
Was with Noe at the store. He was forcefully taken.
Chavez and his family live right over there.
That's Westlake right there. This one right here is Westlake.
This is the Dollar General they were at when
That's mine right there with the white picket fence.
Chavez was
Holy mackerel.
Oh, and if I get it timed right,
taken. Chavez and his family live right over there. This is the Dollar General they were at when.
That's my house right there.
Holy mackerel! You were literally
right by this. Yeah, no, I could walk over.
Yeah, they've been doing that a lot. They've been doing that a lot. Like over there in LA too. A girl who is born here and everything got taken by ICE, and then when they realized that she was born here, they decided to give her federal charges for assaulting an officer because they forcefully took her.
Here's my thing. This man was applying for his green card. He was in the process of applying for his green card, and they arrested him, and now they're deporting him back to a country he hasn't been at for 2 fucking decades.
Yep.
He's going back to Guatemala, and he's never been there for 2 decades. He's probably in his 30s. That means he left there when he was a kid. He has no concept. She said he barely speaks Spanish anymore. At all.
Mm-hmm. They've been taking people's visas and green cards away that already have them, quote unquote, legally.
And that's the thing. My stepdad is Irish. He's got a legal visa. He's got a green card. He applied for it and went through it all. Are they going to go arrest him? He's not Hispanic. He's Irish. They probably won't even look at him sideways at all. But here's my thing. If you've been in this country 20 fucking years, 20. I don't care if you've been here legally or illegally. If you've been in this country 20 fucking years, I think you have the benefit of the doubt at this point. Number one. Number two, 20 years and no record? Come on, man. That is a hardworking father that you just, like, why?
I wonder if they're sending him to Alligator Alcatraz first.
I know I could go over there and I could find the car and I could knock on their door and say, hey, man, I am so fucking sorry about the ignorance of people. But they've already been through hell and high water. Why would I do that?
Right.
This pisses me off because this literally happened in my backyard. I'm not happy with it. Now, if you told me that you caught like an MS-13 gang member that's been here for 6 months and has beat and robbed a bunch of people and all that shit, cool, great. Don't give a shit. But a father of 4 who's been busting his ass and staying here for 20 years, has a wife and kids, come on, dog. Are you going to deport the kids now? Are they next?
No, my thing is that yes, we do have records of, literally, let's put it this way, illegal immigrants that have literally done crimes constantly. How come we're not putting our basis on just that alone at first? If people are paying their taxes, doing their job, and not getting into trouble, why worry about it?
Yeah, just in case the FBI guy is watching this, I'm not going to mention the guy's name, but I worked with a guy, and I'm not even going to mention where I worked with him or how many years or anything, but I worked with a guy that's been here for over almost 3 decades under his uncle's name, paying taxes and everything else. I worked with some really, really fucking good people. Genuine, down-to-earth motherfuckers.
And it's some of them, I can tell you, work harder than the next guy next to them.
Dude, I can feel my fucking blood pressure rising. This pisses me the fuck off.
I'm starting to.
It's one of those deals where I get it. I understand what your point is to doing what you're doing, and that's fine and dandy. But goddamn.
I mean, if they're spending this much money on resources to just go after regular, hardworking people that are paying taxes, not getting into trouble, how come they're not spending that money on the actual criminals that we're pointing out every single time?
Fuck that. Fuck that. We got cops for that shit.
Yeah. How come they're not doing? Oh, wait a minute.
Here's my thing. You send those motherfucking ICE agents anywhere that has illegal immigrants. Okay, I get it. I know what you're trying to do, and I understand that. But you have every American worried about whether or not they're going to get deported. I was born in this country in 79, and I'm pretty sure I'm the son of an immigrant from way back in the fucking day. You going to come get me now? Or am I just too white for that? Like, what the fuck?
I won't lie. There are sometimes I worry about that, especially when I travel. Because, like I said, I already kind of saw it when I had the boy toy with me, and they just let him pass like nothing just because he's white. You know?
And that's the thing. Yeah. When it comes down to it, you should not have to live in fear in your own country. This is not a country that you should have to live in fear of being deported or anything like that. You can be in fear of being arrested, of being robbed, of being murdered, of being all these different things. You can live in fear of all that. But if you can't even walk out of your fucking house and worry about whether or not ICE is going to come pick you the fuck up, dude, I'm going to tell you this, Roxy. If that happens, oh, girlfriend, we're all on planes.
Exploding.
I'm already driving before these two even got their tickets. And if I got to go south of the fucking border to pick you up, I'm going to go south of the border, pick your fucking ass up, and bring you back. I don't give a shit. At that point, hell no.
Yeah.
You know what? I would fucking bring you back here, and I would fucking make sure that you got married real goddamn quick. I don't give a shit if it's to me or to the boy toy. As long as it's on paper, it doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah. Like down here where I live, it's been pretty bad. Like a lot of what is it called? The family-owned businesses have already closed because like people have been taken away. They don't have employees anymore. All of our celebrations that we have down here, they've all been canceled because nobody's going. Nobody's going to the hospitals, the local hospitals. The 4th of July, there was hardly any fireworks anywhere.
And I will say this. When it comes down to it, it's all said and done, Obama deported a lot of fucking people.
Oh.
Bush deported people. Obama deported people. Clinton deported people. The other Bush deported people. Trump deported people. Hell, Biden deported people. Not that many. He let most of them in. But every one of these presidents has deported people at some point in some time. But not to this level of idiocracy.
It's stupid.
But that's the thing. I can't change that shit. I can get angry about it. I can go in the streets and protest. What the fuck is that going to do? Nothing. It's not going to do a damn thing. Oh, we're out here telling you guys we don't like what you're doing. Okay, we're still going to fucking do it. You would have to get an entire town on one page to block them from coming in that town.
Yeah.
And we're talking about it, especially out in Texas where they have all the weaponry for it. Jesus. No,
Roxy, I'm telling you right now, we would all be getting on planes, driving in vehicles, going to get you, and literally grabbing if it had to be the boy toy, fine. We'll do the marriage on the plane. I'll get ordained if I have to. And
as we cross over the Texas border, I now pronounce you man and wife.
Oh, you can find me selling chicle.
Marriage is what we're here today.
Brings us together. And wow,
wasn't that guy at your place married?
Dude, I'm telling you, next time if I get married again, I'm gonna do the most outrageous, stupid fucking wedding. The first time I got married, we got married downtown in Kerr Park, and we had a Scottish themed wedding. So we had bagpipers, we were all wearing kilts and everything. It was great. We had fun. Second time I got married by the lake, and it was just a couple of friends and a lesbian minister. That was very interesting, to say the least. She cracked me up. She goes, well, I'm usually doing gay weddings, but, Stephanie.
Oh, my God,
he's
Polar.
my hairdresser. And I'm like, oh, wow. Bones can convert to be Mormon and take a second wife. I don't even have a first wife, homie. So when it comes down to it, if I get married again, I'm going to have the most ridiculous, I'm going to have so many themes at my wedding. It's going to be stupid.
It's going to look like a mixed up kids party.
The priest will be, I swear to you, the priest will be the guy from Princess Bride, and he will come out and go in, marriage is what brings us together. No bullshit. Well, I'm going to have too much fun with this.
Roll for vows.
No shit, I will. That's a fucking good idea, and I'll put that in my on my list. Like a nat 1, you have to read shitty vows. A nat 20, you can say whatever you want.
Oh, he's not alive anymore.
Who?
The priest from The Princess Bride.
Oh,
He's not. We'll find somebody that can do it.
I'll have an actor.
Yeah, he died in 95 at the age of 57.
Oh.
Wait a minute. I recognize his face now that I'm not seeing him with the mutton chops.
The mutton chops.
He's the neighbor from the Jeffersons.
Yeah, you're right. That is a big if, because I don't plan on getting married again. The thing is, the sanctity of marriage is not what it used to be, and the problems of divorce. Listen, I loved Kat with all my heart. I did, with everything in me. I did, and I'm not going to sit here and trash her and bash her. I looked at her straight in the face and I told her, I said, I wanted to marry you one day. I didn't see anybody beyond you. Now, I don't see any marriage in my future. If you want to get married, I'm not your guy. If you can't just be with me and be happy, I'm not your guy.
You want to get tied up and hung up in the air? He's probably your guy.
Why don't you want to be Roxy's toy? Listen. Roxy, can I be your toy?
I like teddy bears.
I'm fuzzy and I'm fluffy.
That's him.
Okay, I like plushies.
There you go.
I have a lot of plushies.
I'm a squishmallow.
I have a lot of those too. I also have right here.
So basically, I'm marrying my daughter.
No, can you see Bones like on her bed with all the other stuff he's with his head sticking out, going, "I'm a squishy."
No bullshit. Because you know what would happen? This woman would move in with all her plushies, and then they'd all be gone because my daughter would just take them all, or she would literally grab Roxy and say, "Come on, we're staying in here. We're just gonna throw all the plushies on the floor and lay on those."
Oh, I like that idea.
See, yeah. Hold on. I'll show you. Roxy, I'm going to give you cuteness. Hold on.
I have a little oxalotl warming pad for myself for when I get cramps.
Hey, I got to tell you, my wife would literally go inside the kitchen, grab a thing of rice. I'm like, okay, what am I doing with rice? She goes, put it inside of one of your socks, clean one at least, because I get the big socks. I get the ones that you can hike up to your calves.
Did you know that if you put a whole bunch of rice inside pantyhose and sling them around your neck, you could imitate real breast? I learned that for prop stuff in my film class.
Rocks. I think I already have them. Anyway, no,
I mean, like like breasts.
Oh, I'm telling you right now, I actually got banned off of TikTok at one point where I put on a girl's tube top, and it was actually banned for too much.
That's adorable.
Octopus.
Wow.
Oh, I like that. I want it.
It is so cute.
It is. I'm awake now.
I'm awake now. Whoa. Austin
so
Rogers,
fluffy.
how's it going, buddy? Oh my gosh.
So Yeah. My daughter's spoiled with play. I literally tell her now, if you're getting a new plush, you have to donate another one. You have too many. Oh. Yeah, when it comes down to it, it's all said and done. I'm not happy about the whole situation with ICE and the deportation stuff and everything. When it was happening before, it was not happening in the public eye. It wasn't happening every day. It wasn't even happening in a place near you half the time. Now I got these some bitches in here just doing what they're doing. Is it just gonna see me running down the aisle with a chair and a briefcase?
Oh my gosh!
Oh,
really?
that's fun. I could see that too. He'd have a money in the bank contract and a fucking
yeah. If there's anyone here that's got anything to say that they should not get married, and then you see Jackal running down with a
Jackal
chair.
just come up behind him, and all you'd hear is the fucking priest would fall and be like, "Okay, do you? Yes. Do you? Yes. Man and wife." He'd walk up, hit him with the chair, and goes, "I'm cashing in my priest contract or my ordained minister contract." That shit would be fucking hilarious, man.
Marriage in the bank.
Marriage in the bank.
Claudia, that's good. That's good.
Oh god, that shit would be funny. You got to hit the music first. Oh,
dude,
you don't think that everybody's gonna have their own like wrestling theme music? I mean, come on.
Dude,
you don't think that I don't know people out here, and I wouldn't have my own wrestling ring sitting there for the what they call it, the after party,
the reception?
Yeah, the reception. Yeah. The reception would have at least 5 matches in it.
Can you see the wife walking down the aisle, and it's not the standard music; it's the Stone Cold Glass Break.
Oh god, that would be freaking hilarious.
And there's always that one friend for the guy's side that is like the big, goofy, can wrestle with the bear person. Okay, that one guy that's just huge. And he's walking down it. It's the Big Show.
Listen, I wouldn't doubt that would happen.
And ring gear, not a dress. Ring the bell before you start the wedding vows. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, that'd be funny.
That'd be some wedding.
Honey, you want to redo the vows?
Really?
We can have Bones do it.
So somebody went through. Okay, bitch. Anyway,
what? Are we tagged on a Reddit page somewhere?
Nope.
Oh,
somebody been messing with stuff.
Oh, I was gonna say we have a Reddit page.
I guarantee we're on somebody's Reddit page complaining about something. This person said this. They're evil. Well, we didn't say we're innocent either.
Hold on, Bones. I got something for you.
What you?
She's got something special.
You don't want somebody to announce that your wife is coming down the aisle, and then this is all you hear.
I got a better one.
Ooh, you got a better one. Oh, hold on. What?
Oh.
Oh, yes. In this corner, weighing in at $102.
He ran into my office. He's all, I've been summoned.
I've been summoned. I've been summoned.
Trying to remember what that song was.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the wedding of the year. In this quarter, weighing in at $102. It's Roxy, the bride. Over in this corner, weighing in at about 165 pounds. It's the boy toy. No.
No, he was not naked. He was not naked.
But was he naked? Yeah, there you go. That would be interesting if it was Joe Henry.
He should be the more ordained minister. He really looks like a televangelist.
That would be funny if he actually got ordained and did it. That would be funny.
Be like, see, I need you as a televangelist.
What? Bones, what's going on, buddy? You good?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that guy looks like. Anyway.
Guess who's mine? If the third set, take love, watch them not to refine. This form looks about right. That's doing 4 sets of 9. He'll raises 10 sets of. So Jim goes back for revenge. Rose for sure, doing a cleanse. The struggle for ultimate gains. These Disney remakes are insane. His grasp over 9 more reps left. He got unmanned. He's gonna restore the third rep. 3 is workout finish. Now a plus of 2, 6 million reps till muscle pulsation. So just a good ending in the second playthrough. Alternate universe where he got accepted into one school. I didn't see that coming. Who revived, bro? These jokes are outside of my comfort zone.
Oh my God! Oh my God, that was great. I was just scrolling. Oh my God, the 4 sets of 9 is what got me. Oh my God.
Oh my Lord.
I'm sweating.
Ooh.
Holy shit,
Wow.
dude. That
Oh,
was
I think
funny.
I lost the spleen.
Oh my God, that was fucking hilarious.
Oh,
I haven't seen any chat music in a while, and I'm just scrolling through and I was looking at what I was looking at, and
They got
I
more of it,
saw
too.
that. I was like, holy shit.
I like those chat musics.
Oh, you got to see the. Okay. There was one there that was a gentleman with a guitar. Yeah. That's another one. That one just, you'll lose it. The art school broke me.
And
Yeah.
then the sister one is great.
Oh my God, that was. Ooh.
I was watching the movie Glory with my mom,
I love that movie.
and I guess because she was like, listen, she was actually paying attention to the movie, which she doesn't usually do. She was actually like super focused and asking all these questions. And then she asked something about like where they gonna get the uniforms for the, and then she said the N-word with the hard R. And I was like, what did you say? And she's like, well, that's what they've been saying. I'm like, Mama, The racist pieces of trash. What do you say? Why are you following them?
Wow.
Can I ask one question?
Oh.
Are we boring you, Ro?
No, somebody was playing Burn It Down in my chat.
Oh, I thought you were stretching out your girls. Anyway.
I was just telling her, I was like, Mom, you're not supposed to like say it with the hard R. And she didn't understand. And I was like, okay, Mama.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of the chat ones.
She did, but she was like, it's because she was like following Morgan Freeman and Denzel Washington.
Oh my God, really? Wow. Oh, I mean, so.
But no, like my mama told me last time that she never paid attention to history, and then watching that movie with her, she proved her point that she never paid attention to history, because like she was asking all these questions, like, Mom, you should know this, right? I forgot what it was that she asked about the Civil War. Who were fighting in the Civil War? I'm like, it's Americans versus Americans, Mama. But the one that made me laugh is like after that, we got a preview for the Boy in the Striped Pajamas, right?
Oh, yeah.
And I was telling her, is like, well, I would put that one on for you, but that one probably would make you cry, right? And then she was asking me what it was about, and I was like, well, you know, it's like it takes place in a concentration camp, and she's like, what's that? And I'm like,
Ouch, Grim. Ouch. Ouch. I was not there. Schindler's List, maybe, but not the Boy in the Striped Pajamas.
She didn't know what a concentration camp was. So,
really?
Yeah.
It's where you go to think a lot.
I had to explain it to her. All right. And then I was trying to use like, I guess like soft language, right? And then I was telling her that they went to go take them to the showers, and she didn't understand what that meant either. So I had to explain that to her.
I mean, I could explain it to her in one song. I couldn't help
wasn't the
myself.
showers gas?
Oh, fuck's sake.
Anyway.
They did have those incinerations, but it wasn't the showers.
Guys, if you can, you know what to do. Do this. You guys, you know, yeah, you know that part. My God, Roxy.
I can hear Bones banging his head on his desk.
Oh, he's using a baseball bat now. I'm waiting for the ping.
Right? That's what the showers. See, I'm not wrong. I know my history.
Yeah, Grimlock, you are full of gas.
Hey.
I'm a little confused, though, Grim. Are you saying the pit was around during the Civil War?
Twisted.
Well,
I
look
got
at his hair.
ladies right here. What?
Look at his hair. He could curl that shit up into a judge wig.
I can actually.
You were around during the Civil War, Pit?
My wife could actually get that.
I've already pushed those limits, Ronan.
Well, there's a Twisted. I can tell you, Roxalana right here is a nice, beautiful young lady.
Show him the clap,
right.
girl. Show him the clap.
And we also have.
Hold on.
And then we have a very nice, beautiful young lady right here, but this one is taken. But the one down in the corner, over that way, is not technically.
Yes, she is. 100% she is.
He better.
Goddamn right. Goddamn right.
Echo.
He better put a ring on that.
Anyway. I want a ring pop.
Oh, jeez. Can you see her walking around? I'm
No,
getting
and
married.
by the way, Jackal, I wouldn't let you play your fucking theme song anyway.
I already did.
No. I wouldn't let him play his theme song.
Oh,
you know what would you playing for Jackal?
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry.
No, that's the minister.
No, this is the minister.
Bend your head and dread. 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 I believe in your head and dread.
You know, even though I saw that dude,
Bro, I saw that.
What were we watching? WrestleMania that one time that I watched with you guys? Is that what it was?
Probably.
Okay. Even though I saw him fight there, I still don't believe he's a wrestler. I'm completely convinced he's a televangelist.
I'm telling you, I would want Joe Hendry at my wedding. Like, I would pay that man to be there. Like, dude, what do you normally charge for an indie show? They'd be like, oh, I charge $5,000 for an indie show. Cool. I'm going to get $5,000. I'm going to book you here. This is going to be your indie show. But I just want you to come out right whenever they sit there and say, does anybody object to this wedding?
And do your entrance.
And then just do his entrance. Oh, God, that'd be hilarious.
Thank you. It was for mine and Roxy's meme stream.
Meme.
You should see Roxy's outfit.
Huh?
I was just wondering if people were asking about us.
Claude said she liked the top that I was wearing, and I said that was the one that I got for yours and my meme stream.
Meme stream. I always win those try not to laugh challenges because I don't laugh.
So my question to you guys is, are we going to do any repo tonight since they did a huge update on it?
Dude.
This is the first night that Jackal's had off, so I'm going to go spend time with Jackal.
So anyway, do you guys want to do the repo stream or?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I like that. But then, I believe Rowan might know. I think Rowan might be doing something else where she might say something out loud.
No. But he's been doing split shifts and working extra hours and yeah.
Wait a minute, Raven.
Which Raven?
The wrestler.
Oh, I was thinking Teen Titans.
What?
Raven.
Oh, Twisted Wolf is pointing out that
you know Raven, the wrestler Raven, Mr. Grunge 90s Raven. The guy that walks out in jean shorts and a fucking shirt tied around his waist.
Yeah,
that jackass.
In respect, I could, he didn't do too well against Goldberg. I can tell you that.
Dude didn't do too well against anybody. Now, I will say this: in the '90s, I did love Raven's little group. It was the kind of the original Wyatt group in a sense.
Yeah.
It was really, really good. I enjoyed it for the time it was, but after that, the man never evolved. He just stayed the way he was.
True.
You share the same. I thought that said body. I was like, you lying ass. Look like you ate Raven.
Well, it tastes like chicken. Tastes like chicken.
Wow. Okay, Graham, tell me how you really feel about Goldberg.
Oh, wow. Let's have these.
Oh, by the way, I am not looking forward to that Saturday night main event, and I swear to God, if Goldberg squashes Gunther, I will be. That means it's just a transfer champion. Is all he's going to be.
Yeah.
All these wrestlers named like cartoon characters.
Right. Goldberg, Raven.
Gunther's the penguin from Adventure Time.
Oh my God! I
mean,
wonder if somebody the voiceover for when they do their characters, and actually match them up to the actual cartoon characters and have them do it that route.
Well, now
all he does is squawk.
Now, Roxy, I will say this: look up wrestling in the '80s, wrestlers in the WWF in the early '90s or late '80s. And you'll see their names. You want to talk about cartoon characters? That was them. Earthquake, Tugboat, The Giant, Hulk Hogan, The Warrior, Macho Man, Lou Albano, Jimmy Hart, Owen Hart. What was his name? The Anvil Neidhart.
Neidhart,
Bret Hart. I mean, you
Junkyard Dog.
Sid, Junkyard Dog, Sergeant Slaughter, the Iron Sheik,
the
Top
Ultimate
10
Warrior.
WWF wrestlers of the 1980s. Number 10, Bushwhackers.
Yep. Met those guys. They're funny as hell.
The Iron Sheik.
Yep.
He looks like Shrek.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
With a mustache.
Uh-huh.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan. I met that man too.
Duggan.
Unbelievably kind man. I mean, that man was the most generous and the most kind man I've ever met in my life.
Brutus the Barber Beefcake.
Oh my
Brutus
God.
the Barber Beefcake. I forgot about him.
Wow.
Who else?
Macho Man Randy Savage. Oh,
Yes.
I know him. He's a Slim Jim guy.
Oh yeah, brother.
He died very sad.
Who else?
Ric Flair.
Yep.
Okay.
Roddy Piper.
Yep. The most animated wrestler there was back then.
Rip Roddy. Oh, I guess he died. Andre the Giant. I know him.
Yes.
The Ultimate Warrior.
Yep.
The most steroid using freak in the world.
No, he did
Hulk
not.
Hogan. I know him
Okay,
too.
he used steroids.
Well, I will say this. The Warrior did use steroids at one point, but that was early on in his career. After that, he was just all natural. The man was just dumb as a box of rocks.
Bret Hart. I know who the Hart brothers are.
Yeah.
Ricky Steamboat.
Uh-huh. Ricky
Oh,
Dragon
man.
Steamboat.
Like Steamboat Willie.
He was okay. Dragon himself, he was a great wrestler. He was a high flyer.
Worked
He was
hard for him,
literally
Oh,
was the
Superfly Jimmy
Americanized-
Snuka.
Yeah,
The Road
Superfly.
Warriors.
Best tag
Jake
team.
Roberts.
Jake
I met
Snake
Jake-
I
Roberts.
know that man.
Yep.
He was
I
in
met
Boy Meets World.
Yep. I met Jake the Snake Roberts when I first started indie wrestling, and
I like Boy Meets
I can
World.
say this much. Oh, Coco Beware. Yeah.
Mr. Perfect.
Mr. Perfect, yeah. But
Yeah.
I met him the first time I ever met Jake. Me and him almost got into a fight.
The Snake.
Yep. He's just back then he was just an asshole.
Dude, this
But he
guy
was
sounds
also
like a country singer, Shawn Michaels.
the Shawn Michaels. Well, yeah, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. But he at the time
Dusty
he was on
Rhodes.
drugs really
Uh-huh.
hard. He was on crack. He was on crack really hard. I mean, just
Mm-mm-mm.
terribly, terribly bad. Yeah, Jesse the Body Ventura.
Big Boss
but-
Man.
Big Boss Man, yeah. But
He's still
after
around.
Jake's not an asshole like he used to be. Ever since he got sober, and now you got to understand something about Jake the Snake Roberts. He's had a tragedy story from the get.
Junkyard Dog.
His dad is also his granddad.
Ah.
Yeah. So he was born out of incest, and he hated his father for years. For years. The man was a heavy drug user. He was just having troubles and issues later on after his WWF career. And now he has turned his life around a lot more than what I thought. I thought he would be dead. Honestly, I thought he would
Good
be
for
unalive by
him.
now. But I remember one time we went to the hotel room to pick him up. Crack pipe sitting right next to him, still in his hand, and he's passed out on the bed. He was just done. And we drug him to the arena so he could do a 5-minute match, 4 minutes of crowd work, 1 minute of the actual match where he just DDT'd him and called it a day. 1, 2, 3. Got up, walked out, grabbed his pay, went off and got some more crack and smoked it.
Well, I'm glad that he turned his life around. I can't say
Grim, really? Jake's a true
Wow.
Kentuckian from Georgia.
Oh my God.
This guy,
God.
Ted DiBiase.
Ted DiBiase. Yep.
The $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, and Virgil was his little
Sergeant Slaughter.
Oh yeah, the All-American Man, Sergeant Slaughter. He was in G.I. Joe.
Davy Boy Smith.
Yeah, the British Bulldog.
Bam Bam.
Bam Bam Bigelow. Mhm.
Bigelow.
I actually got to meet Vader one time, and I actually got to work with Vader one time. I can tell you this much: that son of a bitch is a stiff prick. He will fucking when he hits you, and like, if you ever watch any of Vader's matches, he puts him in the corner and he does these clubbing just lefts and rights, and he hits you right here with his forearm.
Jim,
And he'll tell you straight up, if your hands aren't up, you're gonna get knocked the fuck out because I don't hold back.
Mm.
And he throws me into the corner. He hits me with a splash, and backs up and just immediately starts clubbing me. And the first shot hit me, and as soon as it hit me, I covered up, and I'm like this, and he's just beating the shit out of my forearms, and his hands are literally hitting me in the ears.
Miss Elizabeth.
Every time. And that man, he told me, he said, if you do not lay it in, I'm not going to sell it. I said, okay, cool. No, not a problem. The first one I hit him with, he just stood there. He's like, oh yeah, Vader, baby. Oh yeah. So I said, okay. I socked him right in his solar plex, knocked the wind out of him. And I started hitting him. And I mean, my hands hurt after the match. I mean, they hurt. And granted, this was not in front of a crowd or anything. This was just a workout because he wanted a dummy to work out with, and they picked me. And I said, okay, I don't have a problem. I get to work with Vader. I don't give a shit. And I got my ass beat, and I was still young to the business. So he wanted to, show me the ropes and shit. And I'm like, they're right here, dude. There's 3 sets on 4 sides. I get it. It's not a big deal. Like, I've been doing this for a year. I've been training for a year. I'm like, the fuck. And yeah, no, he beat the ever living hell out of me. Now, was he an asshole? No, he was not. He sat me down. Me and him talked for a little bit. An unbelievably cool wrestler. As a person, I don't know him that well. As a wrestler, he was cool. Now, I will say that I've seen him be an asshole, but for the most part, Vader was pretty cool. The Hardy Boys were very cool. Gangrel was very cool. The Bushwhackers were funny as shit. You got to talk about 2 old men walking around in the back in their thongs, and these guys are packing what I could only say would be kielbasa. And these 2 dudes are walking around in gold thongs in the back, getting ready for their match. Fucking hilarious. Coco Beware, really cool guy. Honky Tonk Man, 100% genuine asshole. Would never help this guy. If he was wounded next to me, bleeding out, I would let him go to the grave. That dude is a dick. Honky Tonk Man. This dumbass carries a title anywhere he goes and acts like he's the champion of being Honky Tonk Man or whatever. He's just a conceited douche.
Have I met a wrestler? Let me see.
Rowan, are you good?
Yeah.
Does being a sperm count as reading a wrestler?
Do what?
Does being a sperm count as meeting a wrestler?
Does being a sperm count?
Yeah, because my dad met Andre before I was born.
Wow. I thought you were going to tell me your dad was like a luchador and he was just spilling it everywhere. Wow. Oh, Jackal said hungry. So that means, yeah,
it's time.
It's time anyway. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children that damn well shouldn't be in this live, we appreciate you guys for coming in, and we always love the fact that you guys come in and hang out with us. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. And of course, the theme song for this was, well, here, you know what? I didn't do this, so I'm going to do it now. Okay, there we go. Welcome to the 4HP podcast. We're all done. We'll see you guys later. Our resident wizard always has something to say.
I'd love to stay and chat, but the prophecy foretold some absolute bullshit.
You know, I need to get more of those because I've run into some really funny ones. Just saying. Well, the thing is, when it comes down to it and it's all said and done, this has been getting funnier and funnier. I love their content, and I'm gonna go find me some more just so we can entertain you guys. For everybody that has come in and pissed me off today.
Shut up, Meg.
But other than that, thank you guys so much for coming in. We appreciate you. And 10 is the final count for F-bombs. You're wrong because I've said way more than that. Trust me. I know I have. So get your fucking shit straight.